We got us a Walking Liberty Ender. My first find since I come over to bottom feed with Scott. Looks like we got us a big old dandy button. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. Got us a Benji. Thinking we got some silver here. Oh no, it's not. We have us a Walker. We got us a cat bust. I can't make out a year or anything yet. That is awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio. We are back for episode number 11 of the Nickel Hunt and Fill series. Got our albums in front of us, fresh box in front of us. We are ready to go get into some nickels. Not going to get into the albums currently at this time. Those of you who have been following along know where we're at. If you've not been following along, you'd like to get caught up, I will have a link up above. Go ahead, click on that, get caught up if you'd like. I did pop this box open previously. I did check it. And they are definitely circulated nickels. So excited to get into this one, see what we find. And we'll bring you back in on that first find. Roll 1, and we have an early start. We have a 1954 out of Denver. Roll 7. First 40s nickel of the box, 1940, out of Philly. Roll 10, just flatten these out, and we have a proof. 2001 S, nickel proof. We'll take that. It's not terrible shape, and I don't find many of these, so I'll hang on to it for sure. So, that's a good find. See you on the next one. Roll 13. And we finally have 40s nickel number 2. Only the fourth find of the box. And it is a 1941 out of Philly. Roll 18. 40s nickel number 3. Here's a date that I just don't find much. A 1942. And that will be out of Denver. We'll take it. Same roll. Second 50s nickel. And we have a 1957 out of Denver. Last nickel of this roll, I knew the ender looked old, but we have a 1949. That will be a Philly. Bummer, S would have been a semi-key date, but happy to have 40s nickel number 4. Roll 26. And 50s nickel number 3. 1958. It'll be out of Denver. Roll 31. And 40s nickel number 5 of the hunt. It's been a slow box. We have a 1946 out of Philly. Roll 35. And 40s nickel number 6. We have a 1948. And that will be out of Philly. Roll 39. And 50s nickel number 4. Another 1958 out of Denver. Same roll, and the last nickel will be a 50s. 50s nickel number 5. It'll be a 1957 out of Denver. Roll 40. And 50s nickel number 6. We have a 1954 out of Denver. Roll 42, 50s nickel number 7 will be a 1959 out of Denver. Roll 44, 50s nickel number 9, we have another 1957 out of Denver. Roll 46, last coin of the roll again. We have 50s nickel number 10, and that will be a 1956 out of Denver. All right, all 50 rolls of that box are hunted. Got some decent ones pulled aside here for possible additions or upgraders. We do have our proof. We had 6 from the 40s and 10, and I did pull out a 1952 Philly out of the roll 50. So that puts us at 11. So with 18 finds, just 18 finds, I'm going to go ahead. I think I got 6 or 7 boxes sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and grab another one. I just picked it up a couple hours ago from the bank. We're going to go ahead, get into a box number 2, and I'll be right back with that. Alright, we have box 2 in front of us. I did, like I said, just pick this up a few hours ago. Cracked it open. We do have circulated nickels. So, excited to get into another box. Hopefully we can add some more finds. Let's see what we come up with. I'll bring you back in on the first find. Roll 2. Just crack this one open. And there's that color we're looking for. That's got to be a war nickel. Let's see what we have. 1944. Out of Philly. Awesome. We'll take that. Not sure that we have that one. I know we're missing several in the album. But hopefully we can score a few more. I like the way this box is starting out. It's been a very, very good mix of old and new coins these first 2 rolls. So see what else we find. Roll 5. And we got a couple of dark ones here. I'm not sure about this one. This one maybe. Nope. No good on that one. And this one over here. There we go. War nickel number 2 in the first 5 rolls. 1943. Out of Philly. Check that real quick for the double I. Not seeing that. 3/2. A little something going on the top of that 3 there. But no, I think that's not it. But I'll take another silver. Pretty decent shape. Number 2 of the box. See what else we can find. Roll 7. And they got us. We got another penny. And not even a good one. Shield cent. Oh well. Get these broke out of here. See what else we can find. Roll 8. And other than 2 war nickels and a penny, the first find of the box is going to be in 1939. Not in terrible shape considering. Will we have a mint mark? We will not. It's going to be a Philly, but we will check it for the doubling. And you're wanting to check the Monticello and 5 cents. Do not see it, but I will take a 39 in the box. Roll 9. And they got us again. Another penny. Well, at least it's copper this time. Alright. 2 pennies. Lost 8 cents. Roll 11. And we've got a 1940 out of Philly. First 40s nickel. Well, third actually. Got them 2 war nickels, so third 40s nickel on. Same roll, 40s nickel number 4. We have a 1940. And I believe that's a 40S. It is a 40S. All right. Awesome. Another 40s for the board. Roll 12. 40s nickel number 5. And we have another 1946. And that will be out of Denver. Roll 14. And we have a 1955 looking back at us. We're still looking for a 1955 Philly, which is a semi-key date. And once again, it will be a Denver, but that is the first 50s nickel, a box 2. Roll 15. And we have 50s nickel, number 2, 1954, out of Denver. Roll 20. 50s nickel number 3 of the hunt. It is a 1951. S is a semi-key. And it will be a 1951 out of Denver. Roll 21. 50s nickel. Number 4 of the box. And it is a 1957 out of Denver. Roll 22. And they got us again. And this time it's just a 8-up one. Probably going to be a zinc cent. And it is extra ugly. Alright. Let's see what else we have in this roll. Same roll as that penny. 50s nickel number 5. 1958. Out of Denver. Roll 25. 50s nickel number 6. Another 57. Out of Denver. Roll 27. 1958. Out of Denver. Roll 27. 50s nickel number 7 is a 1954 out of San Francisco. Roll 29. And we have 40s nickel number 5 of box 2. Another 1940 out of Philly. Roll 31. And we have another 40s nickel, number 6 of box 2, and it's a 1942 out of Philly. Roll 34. And 1950s nickel, number 9, 1954 S. Same roll, 40s nickel number 9, and we have a 1941 out of Philly. Roll 36, and 40s nickel number 10 will be yet another 1941. This one also is out of Philly. Roll 39, and this will be 40s nickel number 12. This will be a 1948. S would be a semi-key. And we will have a 48 Philly. But I will take it. Roll 41. And we have 50s nickel number 10 of box 2 is a 1958 out of Denver. Roll 46. And we have another one. We got a 1955. I believe we are still looking for that Philly for the album for a semi-key date. And it will be a Denver again. But happy to have another 50s nickel. See you on the next find. Roll 47 and another 40s nickel. And it will be a 49. S would be a semi-key. And it will be a Philly again. Roll 48. And we have a 48. We have a 1948 out of Philly. Also, we got this one back here peeking out that looks like it's pretty nice. Just can't tell if it's old. No mint mark. Wow, look at that thing. 1941. Out of Philly. Pretty nice shape. That's pretty awesome. Definitely maybe an upgrader for sure. Let's see you on the next find. Roll 50. And we have one more 40s nickel here to finish us off. We have another 1946 out of Philly. I will check the notch in the R, weigh this up, see if it's a Henning nickel by chance. But the R is looking good, not seeing it. So, and then also, I did pick up two 50s nickels, one at the beginning of this roll, one on roll 47, 48, I think it was. I didn't bring you in for. We found both of these already this hunt, 1954 and a 1957. Also did pick up a 2009D a while back. I have not been seeing many 09s at all. They are a lower mintage nickel. So, all in all, we had a really, really good 2-box hunt. We got a lot of possible album upgraders or additions here across the top. We did end up with 3 pennies, unfortunately. We got that nice proof, 2001. Also got us 2 war nickels. 1 I think we need for the album. And we got 40s nickels from the first box up top. 50s nickels from the first box up top. And we got our 40s nickels from the first box on the bottom there. And 50s on the bottom here. I think overall we ended up with 47 finds between the 2 boxes, which is makes up for a couple really good boxes when you look at the numbers. So I'm excited to see what we can add to the albums. I will get those out, bring you back in with album 1. Alright, we are back with album number 1, our 1938 through 1961. We are going to have 2 additions, 1 upgrade. We're going to be adding a 1942D non-silver. And we will be adding a 1951D. And we will be upgrading this 1954. Unfortunately, neither one of those silvers were ones I need. I have both of them. And it was very close on whether they're better or not, so I'm just going to stick with the ones that are in here. So let me get this here 54 swapped out, and we'll get into book 2. Alright, we have book number 2, which is our 1962 through 1995. And we're going to have 1 addition and 1 upgrade. We'll be adding pretty nice 1977D that we've been looking for here for a few hunts. I have found a few, but they have been terrible shape. And then this 1968S is a beauty compared to what's in there. So we're going to go ahead and get that swapped out, and we'll get into book number 3. Alright, got our albums out here in front of us, and our totals now. We're currently at 163 of 195 spots filled. Leaves us at 32 to go. We definitely need to hopefully get on some of the silvers and the key dates and semi-key dates that we're missing. That's hurting us a little bit as far as getting a lot of the spots filled. But excited to get into a couple more hunts, see if we can fill some of those spots. And the best part about it, 2 more silvers for the 2022 jar. Appreciate everybody coming along. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next hunt.
I can see the sweet sun pouring down